Hi everybody. I've spent most of the day today setting up a separate quarantine for my wife. She works at a nursing home, and the state of Texas is now forcing them to accept COVID positive patients back. So I've had to split the house up into a quarantined area for her where she can stay, and then a separate area where the rest of us stay. So I wanted to give you guys a quick walkthrough. I hope this helps some of you guys sort of prepare if you have to do this. Then maybe you will have seen it once. Everybody's house is different, but this is just how I chose to do it. And by all means, if you see any mistakes I've made, do please tell me, because I don't want to get sick. So this fan will blow all the air that way. The second fan over here will blow, I've got it on low, so it's not too high. But this blows towards the door to help it exhaust. Got the purifier right here. When you're here at the house, we're gonna put it there with a towel there on the door. I've got another towel right there. Right, so towels on both sides of the door. Put this here, okay? Keeps air flowing out of the air conditioner through the rooms and out of the house. So also here, I got this window cracked. This fan stays on. That way, all the air coming through here will tend to go there. So we are outside the quarantine bedroom door. This area is what I refer to as the still air area. Still air meaning that we want to minimize airflow in this area. Okay, so we got a towel here. This air conditioner vent I have covered with packing tape so that as little air comes out of there as possible. The fan is switched off. What this does is, if any COVID viruses or whatever particles come out from underneath the door, we don't want them to get picked up into air currents, right? We want to be able to just spray disinfectant there on the floor. The more air you have moving around the house, it can pick up. I know what they say. They say that COVID is not an airborne virus, that it only goes 6 feet, but when it's your loved ones, you don't want to take any chances. Then over here is where the children are. As you can see, I hung a canvas. So this is a canvas drop cloth that I use during the winter to protect plants. I've nailed it all around. I've put tape here to just kind of sort of help with airflow. Right here is the air conditioner intake. And all of the bedrooms and bathroom, right? And mom. And also dad. So what this is going to do is, because this is effectively blocking off much of the air from the other side, the air conditioning is going to circulate through these rooms and come back to here and create kind of a circular, like a donut circulation, right? So all the air flows out of the vents, comes back through here, and gets pulled back into the. And so we are downstairs from where I was just standing. I was standing right there. So this is the downstairs air conditioner intake. And as you can see, directly across from it, I have cracked this window to allow some outside air to come in. And it's gonna come in right here. So we get a little bit more fresh air circulating upstairs instead of just a constant recirculation. See, when I open the canvas right there, a bunch of air comes in and hits me because there's suction here, right? So on the other side of this is the still air barrier room. So we don't want to be sucking air in right there. So a solution is find a nearby window and crack it. And so over here, yes, it's a mermaid stool. Pardon my window here, my shower here, but you crack that window, and then what happens is it becomes a lot easier to pull in air from over here. So now when I pull this up, I don't feel a rush of air coming from over here. Something else to help offset the negative pressure is to keep a fan right here, so that whenever I do pull the canvas back, we've got air aiming that way, and so whenever I pull it, this fan helps blow our air out into the still area, right? So we want to be pushing air out of here. This is our healthy area. We want to push healthy air out. We do not want to be sucking in the air from the barrier. So when it came time to test the effectiveness of all of this put together, I had my kids back there, and then I know this is probably not something that everybody's gonna agree with, but I went into the quarantine area and I lit a cigar, and I left the cigar burning in there. And so the first time I did this, I went and I told my girls, let me know when you smell something stinky, right? And they smelled, the first go around, they smelled it in about a minute. And they're like, I smell it, that's nasty, what is that, right? So after I added the canvas and made some adjustments, I burned a second cigar and asked them to tell me whenever they smelled it, and they never smelled it. So it's a good, easy check. Just burn a cigar or something else that's really smelly, and see how long it takes for the smell to travel. And that's it. I hope this helps somebody. I'm nobody special, but I did some Googling on this. I spent a good solid 24-hour time period just trying to come up with different ideas, comparing them, and seeing what works best. And that's what I came up with. So, hope this helps.